part of being able to read actively, you also need to know how to critically reading a text. Okay, you need to question yourself, you need to start comparing, and you need to start evaluating what what have the author stated. Okay, you need to evaluate what is your opinion on that. Okay, what is the strength and weakness, for example, uh, of the article, of the argument and the claim made by the author. Okay, critical reading is active reading. Yes, it is part of active reading. You must question, compare, and evaluate the reading materials. Okay, why you need to be critical? Because it will help you to determine the value of reading materials for your own purposes. You can also actually detect logic, okay, which one, whether the claim made by the author is logic or not. And also you can actually know whether it is actually fact or opinion. Okay, fact and opinion is a very important part in an academic writing, because you cannot simply write down your claim without supporting it with evidences or with citation. So it can also help you to determine whether to accept the information being presented or rejected. So once you read the paper, okay, the journal, the journal article, you can see whether the author is actually being concise enough, whether they presented a very valid argument. So this is your evaluation. This is how you can be critical. You can either criticize the author, you can either, or you can also agree with the author. True or false? Simply because something is published doesn't make it necessarily true. Okay, so once you read the journal article, you need to also have this in mind. Okay, what have been said or what have been written in the paper might not be true. So this is the question that you can ask. And comparing the information on the same subject from different sources, okay. So of course, I will give you a topic, okay, a topic for you to find, and then you need to start searching for your own title, okay. What are the titles that you want to do for your academic paper? So you need to find different sources from the same topic and title. So this is where you need to compare, and then this is where you need to select which best information you can use for your academic writing later on. Okay, decision making. Critical reading helps you make informed decision and form sound opinion. All right, so once you have done your critical reading, so you need to start coming up with a decision, okay, whether you want to agree or disagree, or you want to present another idea or another claim. Okay, so question to consider. When reading critically, you need to ask yourself, what is the purpose of the text? What is the purpose of the articles that you have that you have read? So is there any information that is missing that you think the author should have included this, but then they did not include that? Is the language emotional? Okay, you need to see whether the language is emotional, whether the author is biased or not. Is there any generalization made by the author? And whether the information is fact or opinion or mere opinion. If it is mere opinion, it is not a very solid claim, okay, which is it can be argued. You can criticize it. The answer to this question will help you to evaluate the quality and usefulness of your reading materials, okay, which you will find after this. Okay, done with critical reading. Okay, lastly, responding to reading. Okay,